Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick. Thanks so much for joining me on CBT News. The New York Auto Show is in full swing. Joining us now from the floor of the auto show is Lauren Fix, automotive expert and founder of Car Coach Reports. You've seen her here before on CBT News. Nobody brings you vehicles the way that she brings you vehicles. If you haven't checked out Car Coach Reports, do it right now. You're definitely going to want to save that page. So thank you so much, Lauren, for taking the time out of your busy schedule there at the New York Auto Show, which is an incredible show. So tell us, what are some of the hot things that you're seeing right now?
Well, 125 years of the New York Auto Show, and this is exciting because we lost some time here with COVID, and now the dealers are back, and you're going to get to see some pretty cool cars coming to the dealer show. I'm starting with what's behind me, which is the Kia K4 wagon.
Yes, beautiful.
It's very
beautiful
cool.
car.
It's a hatchback. It looks like I call it a wagon. I think it's cool. I think the kids are really going to love this. Kia brought us 3 products this year. The all-electric 2026 Kia EV4, which the EV4 just won, or the EV3 just won the World Car of the Year, overarching. That's how good it is.
Wow.
If you haven't driven it or seen it, it's a really cool piece. This is all about it's all electric, but they will be offering gas. They will be offering hybrid, which I do appreciate. The K4, which has been very successful, this hatchback, which I call a shooting brake. I call it a wagon. I think you're going to bring a lot of youthful people into the showroom saying, this is a cool car. It's got some really nice details as well as different powertrains. So it's giving you some options. Lots of storage, which is good. 1.6 liter engine, so it's going to be fuel efficient. So that's really good for bringing in that entry-level buyer as well.
Yeah.
In addition, they've got the EV9, which is the all-electric 3-row SUV. They're going to offer a Nightfall edition, which is really nice looking. So there's a couple of them here on the show floor, and they've done a lot to really amp up the whole brand level. And we're seeing that. We were in Milan at the Kia Design Show. We saw some things coming in the future, and there's a lot of change. A lot of designers have really been let go to do whatever they want. And so they've really brought some bold designs. So there's some awards that were won also. It's important to know, and you can use this to help sell cars anytime. The World Car of the Year Awards, I'm on that jury, as well as North American Car and Truck of the Year. For the U.S., we've got the Volkswagen ID Buzz as World Design Car. And the Buzz is a cool car, and I know a lot of the dealers have been asked to make them two-tone because they sell better that way. They have that throwback look. I think they look pretty cool.
Yeah.
For World Electric Car is a Hyundai Inster Casper, which we don't have here yet, but I think we're going to get it. World Luxury Car is a Volvo EX90, which I have driven, and it is quite impressive, especially if you can get your hands on the Abbey Road audio system from Abbey Road, like the Beatles. Really, like the most amazing audio system I have ever seen.
Really?
And then like really. I'm not an audiophile, but everyone likes a good sounding car inside. And that one had amazing sound. World Performance Car is the Porsche 911 Carrera GTS. And again, the World Car of the Year is Kia. Since we're at the Kia booth, I wanted to show you this vehicle. Hyundai, if you're a Hyundai dealer, you're looking at a Hyundai 2026 Hyundai Palisade is all new. They did inside and out, lots of changes. They stacked the lights, 3 rows of full comfort. So they brought a lot of the luxury items that you would think that would be of a more premium car. Heated 3rd-row seats, those kind of things that you're like, that doesn't belong in a car at that price point. Well, Hyundai is doing that as well. They're also going to offer an XRT Pro Pack, which is for off-road, but I would call that light off-road, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to be doing rock crawling with that. That's probably want to look at a Jeep. But, you know, it's okay that they offer that. It's going to have all-wheel drive, different terrain modes, and a built-in tow hook and hitch. So that's all about that. Volkswagen, this is very fresh off the plate. It's a 2026 Tiguan. So we're already looking at 26s. This is the SELR line turbo. So this is going to be a performance car. And Volkswagen saying, you know what? We know we want to sell electric, but we're going to sell a mixture of gas, hybrid, and electric because that's what the consumers want. And that's what they really need to be building. Yeah. What you want, what you can sell. I mean, I think that's the biggest issue, things that people want. That'll be a top trim level. It's a 2-liter engine in it, and it's going to have 67 more horsepower and 51 more pound-feet of torque off the base engine, and that's only on that turbo line. 20-inch alloy wheels, and it'll have some new color choices as well as interior as well as exterior, so that's pretty nice. Subaru, they brought us the new Outback and the Outback Wilderness, and I think those are going to sell really well. I mean, Subarus are pretty reliable cars. People like the boxer engines, of course, with their all-wheel drive systems. A lot of adventurous cars, and I think that's what people seem to want to do, that off-roading, want to do a little bit of camping or maybe just going to a soccer field or trying to find a parking spot at the grocery store.
Sure,
that can be off-roading too. Stellantis, they're at 100 years. They had a 100-year display here. They brought some older vehicles as well as some newer vehicles. They had a Camp Jeep return as well. And this is their 21st year with refreshed exterior and interior details. Of course, they're going to start bringing back that Dodge Charger Daytona with a hybrid motor, not just all electric. Okay. So that's good. I'm kind of hoping, and I'm guessing, this from my experience, I have owned one in the past, a Barracuda. I would love to see them bring that Barracuda name back, and then the performance line being CUDA.
Yeah.
I think that would help the Stellantis brand. They need
something. I would agree.
They need an injection of something.
Yes.
But there were several vehicles here, including Alfa Romeo, Fiat, and Maserati brought some product here. And they showed us the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer Overland. So this is going to be an all-new vehicle. It's being debuted with 32-inch all-terrain tires and quadra-lift air suspension, 2-speed transfer case, skid plates. I mean, this is a real off-road vehicle. It's a Jeep brand. Like I said, if you're going to go off-roading, Jeep or Land Rover, those are your off-road vehicles.
Right.
But overall, there's nice, and even Mack Trucks had a display here showing that there are 125 years of Mack Trucks. So if you're selling Mack Trucks, hey, you're going to always be selling Mack Trucks, you know? And lastly, last night we were at the Genesis house where they showed us their new race team. If you're into racing, you're going to see Pippo Durrani and a couple of the really impressive drivers putting together a true purpose-built race car that is not going to be electric. It's going to be a hypercar. So it's going to be a combination. And they'll be running an IMSA, which will be also for the 24-hour Le Mans. Not this year, next year. So I'm a racing fan. So I think this is going to be some pretty interesting product. And they showed us the Grand X Coupe, which kind of looked like a Land Rover takeoff, like they're trying to get into that off-roading, which you would not think is Genesis. But hey, Range Rover they've got a competitor now. And if this is going from concept to production, I think you're going to see a lot of new product coming from Genesis. They've really stepped up their game.
Wow, that's fantastic. I mean, I'm excited to see all these new models, and we're showing many of them on the screen right now. But the auto show, it is 125 years old, and there's a place for auto shows, is there not? I mean, this is a great place for consumers to check out vehicles before they go into the showroom, and it's all one-stop shopping. I mean, you've got so many different models under one roof, right?
Right. Now, I think that's what it used to be great for media. We would have all these press reveals and all the executives would be here. And it's not as much as it was. Really what you're seeing is New York and LA taking the lead. Chicago and Detroit have become very regional. And there's a lot of regional shows from every little city across the country. I think they're fantastic for the dealers and for the consumer.
Yeah.
You bring your family, you go from vehicle to vehicle. Maybe you're looking at 4 or 5 cars. You're not sure, do you want an SUV, full size or a compact? Check, and you get a business card from a salesperson, and you can reach them later and take it for a test drive. I think it's the best way to get a good feel for what's new, what's out there. And I think that trade shows or auto shows are always going to be in style for consumers. And I think it's foolish not to be here. There are some brands that aren't represented here at all. A lot of the British brands, I mean, even Audi is not here from the manufacturer side, but the dealer is here. Mercedes-Benz has the local dealer here.
Okay.
But there's no BMWs at all.
Wow.
And I think that's a problem because BMW sells great across the country. And if you're a dealer, you want to be able to reach your customer. So I think this is a great place to reach customers. And one last thing I forgot to mention, April 17th, the Mustang turns 61 years old. April 17th, 1964, they showed the car at the World's Fair here in New York.
Wow, that is fantastic. Unbelievable. I was at the party when they celebrated a few years ago, I think 10 years ago actually, and they had reassembled the car right on the top of the Empire State Building, which was pretty cool. I
was up there.
You were up there.
We did
okay. I didn't know you then.
National news piece up there. Yeah, I didn't know you then. We could have been standing next to each other.
That's exactly right. That's it. They had Mark Fields at the time up there, and it was
I remember that.
A pretty cool event.
That was pretty cool. Just think about the effort to do that.
That's right. Yeah, it looks like you're having way too much fun at that car show, by the way.
Oh, I love it here. This is great. There's lots of great cars. If you're in the New York area or you're traveling here for the holiday weekend, they'll be here for at least a week. It's worth coming and checking it out. And in your local area, always check out the local car shows. It's a great place to see what's new, what's coming down the pike, because there's a lot of new cars. And in 2026, there's a lot of new product coming. That's right.
That's right. And if whether you're working at a dealership and you want to know what the competition looks like, or you're a consumer and you're thinking about buying a car, Lauren Fix is the one that you want to get and follow. And Car Coach reports, we're showing the information on the screen right now. You've got to check her out, whether you're in the industry or not, and you're a consumer. I'm telling you, it's one-stop shopping. So thank you so much, Lauren. I really appreciate the update from the New York Auto Show.
Thank you so much.
Great, thanks.
Thanks.
If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and check out our car review channel, Car Smarts. You can support me by buying me a cup of coffee, and if you want even more content, check out the links in the description. I'm Lauren Fix. Thank you so much for watching.